Welcome back to Millennial Money Moves with Nadia, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a stock pick. As promised, I'm coming back with one that I think is a lot safer with inflation and that isn't tech or EV. I said I was going to do some deep dives into some other categories, and I found one. So before we get started, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Also wanted to mention there's links in my description if you're ready to get invested for two different apps that I use to trade. One is for Webull. They're offering a promotion right now where if you invest $100, you can get up to $1,850 worth of 2 free stocks. You heard that right? So definitely go check out that link. And Coinbase, if you're ready to get started investing in crypto, there's a link to my description box below for Coinbase, where if you invest $100, you can get some free Bitcoin. So definitely check that out. You guys know how I feel about crypto lately. But stay tuned for that stock pick.
So Nadia, what's up?
We making money moves.
Who making money moves?
We making money moves.
You making money moves?
We making money moves.
We making money moves.
We making money.
Welcome back to Money Moves, Millennial Money Moves with Nadia, you guys. As promised, I'm giving a hot stock pick. I know it's been a minute, and again, we are in a super strange market right now. So this is one that I have a lot of faith in, that's been performing pretty well, but again, proceed with caution. Everything right now, even though I think it's a lot safer, is gonna be a little volatile because the market's super unpredictable right now, so proceed with caution, but this is one that I really like. Now, don't come for me if I mess up the pronunciation of the name. Weyerhaeuser Company. The important part is that ticker symbol, right? WY. Right now, it's outperforming the rest of the market. I took a couple notes down for data on the company that I think you guys should know. I really like this one. I did a deep dive of it myself. Right now, it's looking like lumber is a good place to invest. This company is based out of Washington, and they work with American timberlands, and they also do some work in Canada. But like I said, they're based in Washington, and they work from there too. This company pays out a quarterly dividend yield of 2.1%. That's their dividend yield, and it's given out quarterly. I think that's super cool. I want to start talking about if stocks give out dividends a lot, because I know that's something a lot of people are looking for. I told you guys I would find some winners in this blood red time, and that's what I'm here trying to do. I mean, again, be careful. I'm not an investment advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. This is just what I'm doing. I'm going to put some money in this one. I really like it. So right now, this stock is around $38, and I think anything under 38 would still be considered a good buy, and that's because on average it's around 40, and it's predicted within the next 3 months to get from anywhere from $43 in the low end to $48. I know that's not a huge increase like some of the growth yields, but that's the growth stocks I've talked about before. But again, those are more tech and EV, and I'm still holding those long term. But for now, this is something that I think could be good. And I kind of wanted to explain the reason why I like this one. So lumber prices have gone up since I wouldn't say we're post-COVID, but at this point in the pandemic. And it's not because people are suddenly building houses out of nowhere. It's because, we were actually already on trend to build more houses because there's a lot of people in the millennial age group that are looking to buy homes right now. And a lot of them are looking to build homes. The average cost to build a home has increased by $36,000. It now costs $423 and $800 just to construct a new home. Again, that's why I have my notes here, because I wanted to get these numbers right for you guys. It's really jumped so much, and the price of lumber is kind of rising because there's more of a demand for it. I would say COVID has exacerbated the problem, where it's kind of rushed out all these housing developments, but they were projected to happen anyways. And so the cost of lumber is really rising. I don't know if you guys have heard of the invisible hand theorem, but it's kind of saying that when people want something like out of their own supply, not because a company is really great, not because they make the best version of whatever it is you're looking for, it's because you want it, there's more demand for it. And that's kind of what's happening with lumber here. More and more people are interested in buying homes, and more people need lumber. And the lumber prices have really increased, which is what's adding that extra 36 G's to build a house. And so I think in the short term, lumber could be a great place to invest. With that being said, I have Home Depot on my watch list. I haven't invested any money in it, but it is something that I think you guys should keep an eye on. I'm keeping an eye on Home Depot for now because it's kind of in that category of lumber and home renovations and that sort of thing. And I think it's also important to pay attention to different markets. Like, I wouldn't have come across this one if I didn't pay attention to the real estate market. I myself am not invested in real estate, but it's something I'm interested in. And it's important to be well-rounded with what's happening in the world because that is going to make a difference in your investments. If I wasn't paying attention, I wouldn't have seen this one. I mean, it's my actual job to pay attention to all of this and share it with you. But I think that's super important when you're doing your own deep dives. Pay attention to the president's policies. Pay attention to what costs are going up, why, what companies are top. And I mean, WI is outperforming the rest of its category, which I find super interesting. We all want to have some green on these red days. I understand the stress. I see everyone in the comments, people messaging me, talking about how they're stressed, they feel like they're losing money, and I totally get you. So I'm here to help. We're making money moves, you know, we can't just be looking at the red all the time. There are some other options. Like, I think lumber, again, I'm cautious because the stock market's really volatile right now. But this looks more like a short-term one for me. And I still have my long-term investments. Those are still sitting, guys. I actually just purchased some more Cardano ADA on the dip the other day, and it just hit its all-time high, a little bit above $2. So I will be doing updates with the cryptocurrency market as well because I'm super bullish on Cardano. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you've been watching my videos, you know that because I keep talking about it and posting about it. And I definitely want to do some updates with cryptocurrency, especially since Elon Musk announced that Tesla will no longer be accepting Bitcoin as form of payment. So I'm going to make a video addressing that tomorrow and what I think that can mean for the long term with Tesla, with Bitcoin, with crypto, with Bitcoin mining, all of that good stuff. Because like I said, I will never leave you guys in the dust. When big things are happening, you can count on me to be giving you those real-time updates. It's a promise I'm making to myself and to all of you. I also wanted to ask you guys if you're looking for companies that give out more dividend yields, or if you want me to do a full video kind of explaining what that is. I think that dividends are important. Some companies give out dividends in stocks, some give out dividends in cash. It really just depends on the company, and some give them out at different times. I could make an in-depth video about this if you guys would like to know more about dividend yields. I think that's super important. If you're looking for some stocks that give out good dividends, I can kind of come up with a list of ones that I'm not saying invest in right now, but that do give out dividends that hopefully we can see when the market goes back to normal. Because again, with the panic of everything going on, I kind of wanted to come out here and give some extra words of encouragement because it's stressful. Nobody likes looking at the market when it's all red and when it's not doing well and you feel like, well, maybe I didn't pick good companies. Remember, we do not want to panic sell, and we want to have dime in hand. If you remember what that is, that means you're holding, you're not selling. The Warren Buffetts of the world, including himself, obviously, say that like this time now when everyone is stressed is the time to remain calm. And I agree. When others are fearful, what did he say? When others are fearful, I am greedy. And when others are greedy, I am fearful. So right now is the time to be greedy, to keep holding. Pay attention to where Kathy Woods is investing. I'm a super big, weird to say fan, but fan of the way she invests. I think she's super smart. I follow her investments. I follow ARK Investments. That's a ETF. They have to publish all of their trades. So that's where I'm getting that information. I think that's a great resource to all of you. And Yahoo Finance, just do some deep dives on the companies that I bring up, because you never want to invest in something without doing your own research. When you've done your own research, it helps you feel a lot more comfortable when there's red days like this, because if you know the only thing changing is the price of a stock and nothing's going wrong with the company itself, that should give you reassurance that you are invested in a good company. But if you aren't doing those deep dives, if you aren't confident about where you're invested, that could cause a person to panic sell. And right now, we don't want to make emotional decisions. We want to make logical, calm, cool, collected decisions. It's like this saying, you can't see your reflection in boiling water, right? Same thing when you're angry, when you're upset. You cannot make a clear decision when you're in an emotional state of distress. So we want to do whatever we can to be stress-free before we go locking in our losses or doing something crazy when we're not thinking clear, when that water is boiling. So remember, stay calm, try to keep your mind clear, and then research. All right, that's my last bit of advice to you guys. And now I'm here to officially say, we're making money moves. Have a good day. Bye.